Hi guys, my name is Charles and this is the House of Vlogger. Welcome back. And if you're new, I hope you can feel connected with this message and with my content and you became part of the family. You might be wondering why I stopped making videos and why I wait this long to create a new content or create new videos. And I have a long story, but long story short, so many things, so many changes in my life in the last 3 years. And one of them is I moved to the States, and that's what I'm actually making this content in English. Well, that's actually another reason. I always wanted to make content in English, and I've been working on those when I was in Mexico. But I never feel comfortable enough to make videos in English. Now that I am technically spending my whole time in English, I feel more comfortable, even when I know that my English is not perfect and I'm still having mistakes. It's okay, because at the end of the day, what is really important is to be able to communicate good ideas. So I think I can do that now. So that's what now I'm able to make content in English, and I hope for my Spanish speakers, I hope this change is not gonna bother you and you're gonna be part of this. And also, I hope you understand that what I really want is to expand my audience, and I know English is going to help me with that, because it's a language that connects more people around the world. And also, I hope you can stick around with me in this new chapter of my life, because guys, in the last year I haven't feel connected with my talent of drawing, or I still want to tell stories and I'm still feel like a storyteller, but to be honest, lately I don't have the happiness, or I don't have the same joyful every time that I sit down to draw or do something related with painting, illustration, comics, animation, or whatever. And I know this space was made for my art as a visual artist, painting, drawings, illustrations, and whatever fits in that category. And most of you are here thinking that, hey, he is a storyteller. And yes, I am a storyteller, but I'm gonna tell you something, and I'm gonna reveal something. I break up with the idea of being, not forever, but for now, I don't feel connected with the idea of being a storyteller using the language of the images anymore. Lately, the last few months, 6, 7, maybe a year, I don't feel happy and I don't feel creative every time that I sit down and I open my sketchbook, or I sit down in front of a canvas, and an empty canvas particularly. And I don't feel that need of draw or do something, it's kind of like I don't have the I don't have the excitement to create something new. But I still love to tell stories, or to display a narrative, And something that I've been always in love, and I always feel so passionate about it, but it was more like in a personal way, and just for myself, really intimate, was music and singing. And after my breakup with a partner that I had a few months ago, that actually I thought he was the one, and I was thinking to marry with him, or get married, or marry him, or whatever, and I thought he was the person, and realizing that he wasn't ready for that level of commitment, I needed a new form to heal and to express my ideas and to reconnect with myself. And I tried to use lettering or journalist at the same time, or draw or something, but I wasn't happy with that. I needed something more, and music is something that I always enjoy a lot. And just like I tell you, one of the videos that I made before, music is always the inspiration. Remember, I say like, oh, music and the dancing, and it's part of myself. I'm singing all the time. I'm enjoying the process of singing. Of course, I'm not the best singer, but I really love singing and music. I'm not a musician at all, but I love music. So I take the decision to switch the language, and I did it before from Spanish to English. So now I'm gonna do it from visual art to sound, and I'm gonna keep saying stories or telling stories, or and I'm gonna keep being a storyteller and sharing my stories, but through the music in a more personal way for now. So I hope you can stick around with this process because I want to make this kind of like documentary about my journey of making music, and hopefully I'm gonna be able to inspire you. Like, it doesn't matter the time, it doesn't matter the timing, it doesn't matter how long you've been working on something and then you realize that this is not what it works for you, it is not aligned on your purpose of life anymore, and you decide to change. And in my case, I'm not just giving up. It's not like giving up, to be honest. It's more like this attachment, the process of this attachment, and not just from my partner but also from the idea to be artist in a way, because I don't think as an artist, I don't think I need to kind of like lock me in a cage. So I want to be free. And right now, the only way that I can see myself expressing myself with freedom, it's music. So I want to invite you guys to follow me in this journey, and hopefully I'm gonna be able to, just like I say, inspire you to do something that you really love, and commit with this new idea, new version of yourself. Never is too late, and if it's not now, when? So right now for me, it's kind of like those decisions when you decide to just step back, and it's like I'm already losing everything. So I think this is the best opportunity. To be honest, at this point of my life, I'm doing this because I want to do it for myself. I don't care anything else, and I'm doing this because I feel really happy making this, like the excitement, the joyful, the happiness. I never feel this happy in my life before, and I have never feel this happy with someone before in my life. So the breakup also give me this perspective of, okay, you cannot put your happiness in a person. What are you gonna do now to keep this happiness, because the person is not there anymore for you? So instead of putting this effort, energy, love, passion in someone, I decide to put this effort, energy, love, commitment in something that is actually made by myself, for myself, my project, my art, my career. And I can't wait to share this with you guys. I'm gonna start from zero, and I'm gonna document the whole process of writing down the music, writing down the songs, create the music, get the producers, create the sounds, create the beats, create the melodies, and make a whole album inspired in the process of grieving after my breakup, and after see myself in the mirror and face all my fears and all my shadows and see what we can do with this. We have just two options. We can go through the shadow and the darkness and create something beautiful, or we can just feel miserable and become the victims, and those type of narratives that never contribute, not with ourselves but also with the people around us. So I hope you can stay with me, and I hope you can see the process of making Purple Heart, or The Mysterious Journal of Grieving, my first project as a musician.